What's up, everybody? It's your boy Baker Maker, aka D'Ansley, and I'm here to give you some true shit. Alright, here's my spoiler talk for Act 2 of Arcane Season 2. So if you haven't seen episodes 4, 5, and 6 yet, leave now. Alright, now that I got that out of the way, I'm convinced that the writers of Arcane love making our main characters suffer. Not just that, these sick fucks, and I said it in a loving manner, by the way. I said it with love. They love tugging at our heartstrings, and the frustrating thing is, it's working. Cause man, cause Jesus Christ, reuniting them with their father only for them to lose him again an episode later, that's just cruel. In all honesty, I had a feeling would happen. For me, it was never an if it would happen, but it was always the matter of when and how. Like I said in my spoiler-free video, episode 5 might be the most heartwarming episode of the series so far. Now, to be honest, the whole reveal of Warwick being Vander got spoiled for me a while ago, thanks to a lot of speculation by League of Legends fans sometime after season 1 ended. But I still had goosebumps when Warwick called out Jinx's former name at the end of episode 4. I love that while through Warwick, we get some more character development on not only Vander but also Silco and even Jinx and Vi's mom. It was through a flashback that we learned that both Silco and Vander had a close friendship with their mom Felicia. Though it's not outright said, one can make the assumption that Vander might have even had a thing for their mother. But for whatever reason, they just remained friends, and she ended up having kids with some other dude named Kano. Kano, I'm saying it right, Kano or Connor, Kano. Or, like I said, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. We even learned that Vi got her name from Vander. The episode has a scene where Vi and Jinx discover a letter from Vander to Silco, and it makes you wonder how things would have turned out. If things had turned out differently between the two. Very much paralleling the relationship between Jinx and Vi. It was cool seeing these two sisters working together again, though they did have a moment where they were fighting each other. Though honestly, it reminded me of whenever my two sisters were fighting each other when they were younger. I love that Isha had what she's done for Jinx's character this season so far. Very much being the symbolism of what a younger Jinx, aka Powder, was. It allows Jinx to play the big sister role for once, and maybe giving her some perspective on how it must have been for Vi being the older sibling and taking care of her, taking care of Powder. The scenes of Jinx and Isha together was simply adorable, and I also love the fact that through Isha we get to see a less depressing side of Jinx. She's gradually showing showing more characteristics of the Jinx of the League of Legends game, seeing more of the comedic side of Jinx. In fact, a lot of the funny quotes or moments in Act 2 come from Jinx. You get to see Jinx's inner child come out whenever she's playing with the little girl, and it's really wholesome. And you see how protective both are of each other, which makes the cliffhanger of episode 6 So damn heartbreaking. Oof. Seeing Aisha protecting Jinx by sacrificing herself to stop a rampaging Warwick. Honestly, I don't see Jinx coming back from this. She's totally gonna have a major meltdown following this. She may go down an even darker path than before, unless Vi does something like consoling her. Though Vi herself has been going through having a bit of emotional turmoil with Caitlyn, Jinx, and of course just losing Vander again. Hopefully this might bring the two sisters closer, or simply break them apart again, which honestly the latter seems the most likely scenario. As much as I know there is a majority of fans out there that have been giving Caitlyn a lot of shit lately, I feel like me on the other hand, I feel like they've been doing the writers have been doing a really good job with her character, and feel like it made total sense for her character to act the way she does in Act One. With that said, I'm pleasantly surprised with the way the writers have been have handled her character in Act Two. While you probably assume that with Mbessa making Caitlyn commander in episode three, that she would completely be pulling the strings, and while yes, she does attempt to do that, Caitlyn still has a mind of her own and doesn't always agree with how Mbessa does things. And Bessa thought that she could use Caitlyn's thirst for vengeance on Jinx as a way of getting what she wants, but she eventually learns that Caitlyn isn't someone you should underestimate. Even when she was doing things behind Caitlyn's back, like making a deal with Singe, Caitlyn was tailing her. Caitlyn took some of the lessons Mbessa taught her, and later use it for her own, and it later bit Mbessa in the ass at the end of Act Two. I'm really curious to see how the show is gonna resolve everything within these last three episodes, like the whole subplot involving Mel and the Black Rose. Is Victor really dead? And what the hell happened to Jace? And where the hell is Echo and Heimerdinger? And speaking of Jace, oh boy. Look, it's very easy to hate the guy for what happened in episode 6. After all, his actions are what led to the chaos at the end. In fact, throughout my first time watching the episode, I kept saying out loud, "What the actual fuck, Jace?" So I understand the frustration, but here's the thing: we all need to take into consideration here. We do not know what exactly happened to Jace once he got trapped in the arcane hex core at the end of Act 1. All we do know is that when he came back at the end of episode 5, he was completely different from before. He was clearly messed up in the head, and unlike before when he was all pro Hestech, now he's saying that it needs to be destroyed. But because of, this new Jace is shrouded in mystery, it's hard for us, the viewers, to sympathize or empathize with the guy, because we don't know what the fuck is going on with him. So it's easy to be angry with him when he basically fucks shit up at the end of Act Two, thus making things even more difficult for the main characters. But like I but like I said before, but here's the thing: I believe this was done intentionally by the writers, so I have faith that they'll explain what exactly happened to Jace for him to attack his own best friend. I mean, they have to, you know. I feel like it'd be a complete misstep if they don't. Did he come from an apocalyptic future in which hashtag was the root of all the trouble? Is this even the same guy? Like, could this be a double of some kind? We need answers, and I'm pretty certain the writers are aware of this when they were coming up with the story, with writing the script for this season. We probably wanted to leave off Act Two with us fans speculating before the before releasing the last three episodes this weekend. You know, makes total sense. You know, to leave off with a mystery for us to just be, making to be talking. It's leaving fans talking, having speculation. I mean, it's working. I mean, hell, I'm making a whole discussion about it myself. So clearly it's working. So far, the story of Arcane has had great storytelling. So I have faith that they will explain things in a satisfying manner. So comment below. Let me know what you guys think. What what was it that Jay saw that made him go batshit crazy? What will happen to the main sisters going forward? Do you think the show will have a satisfying conclusion, or what? Are you one of those people that who think that every episode of Arcane is horrible and pretentious at best? Which I gotta, boy, I can't see how or why anyone would think that, but apparently there are those that do actually think that, which again I'm like, why, and why are you even here? But anyways, like I said, comment below, let me know what you guys think. Now if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like these, and most importantly, hit the notification bell to be notified for whenever I do post these videos. Now with that said, stay beast.